Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at the Bat Châtillon 155-55 Tier 9 French artillery, I should say SPG, and this one's being commanded by Jopa JM, and you've seen Jopa JM before on recent replays, and he was also in his Bat Chat 155-55 on those occasions, and this time he's on the north spawn of Cliff. Let's see what he does. Well, the battle started, and as he turns left and then he turns right, and whilst the SU-14-2 is actually heading to the west, Jopa's headed slightly to the east of the cap, but he's side on, and he's just turning his turret, and he saw a bush go down. Did you see that? There was a bush next to that rock, went down. And Jopa's seen it. He spotted it. He fires a round in. It's where the Arty might be. Now, there wasn't any result from that. We didn't see anything come out of it. Ah! There was a tracer. Did you see that? Yes. Just there. He's got it exactly right. Enemy Arty is located in that spot. Okay, he's almost loaded. And there's another one. We see another one, and that's more recent, so he's going to fire at that because the enemy won't have relocated yet. Okay, and he's relocating himself in the meantime. That's why his reticule has gone extra large. He's just moving just a little to avoid what he's about to do to the enemy. He's about to put another shell exactly where he saw that last one. Okay, just there. And we might even see a tracer. He's loaded. He's got a tight reticule, rounds out, and he's moving immediately. And the round goes in. Again, no result, but we do know that shells were fired from that position, and he's relocating again just to make sure that he can't be counter-batteried. Now we know where the last one was fired from. You can see the tracer of the ground, the shell on the ground marks. Now where's he going to put the next one? If we take the visual off with the V key, can we see the tracer? He's loaded, ready to go. As soon as we see the tracer, yes, there was one there, just right next door to the rock. He shoots. He must have hit something because that tracer went out just after the shell was fired. Just after the tracer went out, so it's almost a certainty that he hit something, did some damage. Question is, how much damage did he do? Okay, he's now going to go after this Panther 88. Round goes in. Splash damage 85 and 3 critical hits, and he's relocating immediately as well. Okay, so you're going to go back to yeah, he's going to go back to counter battery again. Can we see the tracers? Okay, he's going to aim the shell near where he last saw the last one. Just to the corner of that rock. He's almost loaded. Where's he going to fire? He's waiting for the tracer. We take the visual off. Yep. Use your V key. Now we should see the tracer from the enemy Arty. There it is. He sees it. He shoots. And he kills one. He's got the enemy Bat Chat 155-55. So he's knocked out one of the enemy Arties. That's great. There's only one more still to go, but we did see the tracer from the other one as it was firing. So, and that's a Lorraine 155-51. It was firing just slightly to the south, or just to the east rather, of the position that he shot at last. And he's loaded, ready to shoot, but he's moving much closer to the SU-14-2. And there's a good reason for that. The enemy has actually got quite close, and he wants to put a bit of distance between him and the enemy on the west side of the map. But he's going back to counter battery work. Now, if I remember correctly, the bush slightly up and to the left of where he last looked was the enemy, was the last tracer we saw. Just to the left of where he was now and up a bit. We should see the tracer. If the enemy hasn't moved, we'll see the tracer. Oh, there it is! And he shoots. And he kills it! A Lorraine 155-51, and he's taken it out of the equation. That means now they are clear of any counter battery. They're one tank down, but taking that Arty out has taken out a major force. That means he's got a counter battery medal, and he's taken out all the fire support that the enemy team had. So it's going to make it much more difficult for them to win. But he's aiming where he thinks that AMX 1390 is going to come up onto the cap plateau. Now there's only a T100LT and an STB left on his team. Now I can see the AMX 1390. He lines up a shot, round out, hits the 1390, 165, 3 critical hits, and he's lost the SU-14 too. Okay, now he's still in the reload cycle, but there's the Wizzy 120 to protect him. I didn't see him actually, he was sitting up on the plateau. Now he might be able to get a shot into this 1390. He's lined up on him. Rounds out and a kill. Got the AMX 1390. That was very nice shotgun. He had the bush to protect him, so the enemy couldn't exactly make him out, but certainly he could make out the 1390, and that's why the 1390 saw the big school bus of the SU-14 too. Now he's aiming at this STRV S1. He's almost reloaded. He's indicating his target with the T key, lining the shot up, but it's killed before he can do anything. Now there's a T49 coming around the edge, and it hasn't got much in the way of hit points. Lines up a shot, shoots, and he kills it! 101 hit points, good kill. Really good kill, actually. It was moving forward. I thought he'd missed it, but it went straight in. Okay, he's got an Emil hiding behind a building. It's got very little in the way of hit points, and he's taken out. So there's only one enemy left, and he's already been killed. He's actually just been wiped out. He overturned his vehicle, and he died. Oh my god, he accidentally killed himself. And that's the AMX 13105, yeah. Oh, what a way to end the battle. That's a bit of an anticlimax, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. It's a win's a win. You look at it. And so for Yopa AM, it's a third-class tanker in the Bat Châtillon 155-55. He got a bruiser medal because he scored at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got a fighter medal for scoring at least 4 kills. In fact, he did get 4. And he got that counter battery medal for killing both of the enemy Arty, the Bat Châtillon 155-55 and the Lorraine 155-51. So great work there. If we look at the team score, we can see that he came 5th on damage with 1,260 hit points. He came top when it came to kills. He had 4, more than anyone else. And he came 5th when it came to base XP with 711. On the detail report, he fired only 10 rounds. 2 were direct hits, 2 penetrations, 7 splash. 1,260 hit points, of which 1,016 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the one that was close was the 1390, which was very, very close when he was taken out. Okay, he damaged 5 enemy vehicles, killed 4. He caused 5 stuns in total. Has a premium account, so Joe earned 22,293 credits. And after deduction for ammunition, he took away 11,093 credits. He earned XP of 1,067. On top of that, he has a personal reserves bonus running at this time. So he took away in total 1,601 XP. So nice battle there. Thank you very much indeed for submitting that one, Jopo. It was a very quick battle as well, actually, if you think about it. It was only about 6 minutes long. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully I will see you in the next replay.